There's an old Jamaican saying that says, "No problem, man, everything cool." But what does it mean, and how does it work with self-empowerment and building up your inner strength? Well, in a moment, I'm going to tell you. So when you hear people say, "No problem, man, everything cool," what they're saying is, don't get all excited, don't get worked up. Things are going to work out, it's all right. So what they understand is that, you have the ability to affect the outcome just by your attitude, by how you look at things and how you deal with things. This is very important with self-empowerment. When you start to see that, putting negative energy into something is not going to help it. It's not going to do anything. But if you just relax, take the stress out, and just say, "No problem, man, everything cool," what you're able to do is focus on after the hurdle, after the struggle, because you know that after the struggle, after the hurdle, things are going to be all right. So when people say, "No problem, man, everything cool," what they're saying is, relax, take it easy, things are going to work out. You don't need to stress yourself out. So a lot of times we get stressed over small things. We let that play in our mind, and then small things become big things, and all we do is start focusing on all the things that can go wrong, all the bad outcomes that can come out of that, and we get stressed. But if you look at other people and the way they deal with things, what they're saying, "No problem, man, everything cool," what they're saying is, "Don't worry, it's no big deal." In English, that's the translation, it's no big deal. Don't worry, everything's cool, right? So when you're able to do that, you start to realize that it doesn't matter how big your house is. It doesn't matter how nice your car is. It doesn't matter how nice your clothes are. One of the great things that I learned from Bob Marley, and I learned a lot of different things from Bob Marley, but one of the things I think that is the most valuable that I learned from Bob Marley was when he says,
"Don't worry about a thing.
Now what he's saying when he says that, he's saying that the universe is going to look after you. Everything's going to work out for you. So you don't need to worry about the stress and issue. Don't need to worry about having to sell your house and get a smaller house. Because things are going to work out for you, and you're not going to have to sell your house and get a smaller house. So focus on everything working out and things going the way that you want them to. And that's what the song, "Don't Worry About a Thing, Every Little Thing Is Going to Be Alright" is all about. And when I started to realize this, I started to realize how that message works, and all the times that I've heard that song throughout my life growing up, and it kind of sunk into my head, into my subconscious, and it gave me that confidence that I can take chances, I can do things, I can reach for goals because everything's going to work out for me. Everything's going to be all right. So I didn't have to worry about things not working out. And when you get what you focus on and what you intend to have happen, so things always seem to be working out for me and going my way because that's what I'm expecting. And I learned that from Bob Marley. So what I do is I play that song all the time around my kids so that they can sink into their head and they can start to feel that same confidence that they can do whatever they're focused on and it's going to work out. And they don't need to worry about the what ifs, because the what ifs don't apply to them, because they realize that everything's going to work out for them and everything's going to be all right. Now another reason why Jamaican saying is, "No problem, man, everything cool." The reason why they say that is because they know that they're not an island. They live in a community. So even if things aren't working out, they can lean on people in their community. They can network and find solutions and find ways to navigate through any kind of issue or drama that they're dealing with. They're not trying to deal with it all by themselves. So they say, "No problem, relax. It's no big deal. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Let's not focus on the problem. Let's focus on the solution." And that's a big shift in the way that you look at things. And when you can start to look at things in that way, start to look at the solution as opposed to the problem, and look at, let's get past the hurdle and everything's going to be okay, so let's just find the way that we can make that be okay. Then you take stress out of there, you take the what ifs out of there, and you can relax, enjoy yourself. Because what it's all about in the end of the day is enjoying the moment, enjoying the times that you're having fun, relaxing, and just not being stressed. So everybody should get used to start saying, "No problem, man, everything cool." It's no big deal. And once you start looking at all your problems and your issues that way, no problem, man. Everything cool. It's no big deal. And you listen to what Bob Marley says, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. You're gonna see that your life is gonna get more and more positive. You build up your inner strength, your inner power, and you're just gonna become stronger in anything that you're trying to do, because things are not gonna stress you anymore. You're gonna be able to relax and have fun and enjoy yourself. So that's my video. Thanks for watching. Hope you can subscribe to my channel, check out our blogs, and I just want to encourage you to start saying, no problem, man. Everything cool.